everyone, this is Kim with Abundant Life Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me. This is August Abundant Life Tarot's updates. These updates are pertaining to what's happening with my business, what's happening on the channel, what's happening social media wise. So I like to just have one video solely dedicated to just what's going on. Some people just watch just to watch. Others may actually want to glean some information from what's going on in the month ahead over at Abundant Life Tarot. So let's just dive right on in. First up, we're going to talk about Herb Crafters Tarot. So actually what I'm going to do in the Facebook group of Abundant Life Tarot is create threads to start the discussion points on the majors. I am wrapping up the final video for the majors of the Herb Crafters Tarot. So that would be the Judgment card and the World card. And then what I'm hoping is to start some dialogue, and then what we would like to do is, what I would like to do is host a live. It probably will be a Facebook live, or it may even be a Zoom. I haven't decided yet. Probably more than likely it'll be a Facebook live for the Herb Crafters Tarot, since that's kind of where the group will congregate and discuss the aspects of the deck. So it'll be coming soon. It'll be announced. So if you're part of the Facebook group, you'll easily know what's going on and when it's going on. But I will be sure to keep you all updated here in the community notes that you can leave on YouTube. I'll try to make sure I update it, you know, on Instagram, on my website, so that way you'll be informed if you're so interested in the live discussions about that deck. And I'm wanting to come up with a couple of just different ways that we're going to work with the deck. But I did this whole video series. If you haven't watched it, you'll have time to catch up. So far we have gone up to the Sun card. So from the Fool to the Sun card, the videos that have already been published. The next video that's going to be published will be the card of, or the Judgment and the World card. And then we're going to take a moment, kind of convene, discuss the majors, discuss a plan, discuss different ideas of how we want to work with this great deck. And I hope to see lots of you engaging. And maybe you only engage on YouTube under the comments of the videos, and that's fine. Or maybe you join the private Facebook group Abundant Life Tarot and you engage there. Or, you know, there's different ways that I will have available for people to participate. It's just fun. I have to say, I've really enjoyed going deeper with my decks, and this was wonderful for me to slow down and really look at the cards and ask myself, what does this card mean to me and how I move with this deck. So going forward, I feel like as long as I have a channel and as long as I'm into decks, it would make sense to do a deep dive, like a tarot study, just kind of ongoing. So once we're done with this deck, we'll move on to the next deck. And I had an idea of what deck I wanted to focus on after the Herb Crafters Tarot, but now I feel like I should call a vote again and see what people wish to vote on, and then make a decision from there. And then we'll just start doing a new focus on a particular deck. So stay tuned for that. Thank you all for your patience. It's been a whirlwind in my life in terms of trying to juggle all the demands. I know you hear that all the time from creators, but it's, you know, I would imagine it's true. It's true for me. You know, I have my day job that has its own demands, and then of course I have my family, and then my business, my Abundant Life Tarot business, and then there's the social media aspects of it. So I'm still trying to find a rhythm, and sometimes what is sacrificed is my social media engagement, because I really want to have genuine engagement with people but it's difficult to be able to manage that. I am not able just yet to solely do, you know, my Abundant Life Tarot work, you know, exclusively. That would then allow me to be more able to respond to all the comments, but really it's just, you know, I had to come to terms with I can't do it all, and I have to prioritize. And so I just ask that you bear with me during this time. You know, please continue to comment. I do read the comments. Eventually I do respond, or I do hit the heart button so that you know that I've looked at it, I've seen it. And most times I try to comment if I can, or if I think I can add something to the conversation. And I love that you engage in conversation with each other, and so that's what I was hoping for comments anyway. It's just that, you know, life is happening right now. I have to be very careful about how I take care of my mental health. I've always, you know, expressed to you all that I've had a history of, you know, of dealing with post-traumatic stress disorder, as well as you know, anxiety, general anxiety disorder. So those are the things that I am not trying to let go awry in my life, you know, because then it leads to other things that are healthy for me. So I have to have moments where I'm not on at all on social media. I have to have moments where I am taking a day or two to just be me, relax, chill, taking it easy, mental health day. And I'm starting to really value that and understand how important it is, especially with all the demands that are on me. And I know that this is just a season in time, that this won't be like this forever, that I'm in an influx in kind of two worlds. I'm in between worlds right now. And you know what? I'm blessed to be in between worlds, really and truthfully. I'm grateful for the blessings that I have. But it is a lot. It is a heavy burden sometimes to carry. And all I want to do all day is read tarot. That's all I want to do. That's all. If I could just do that all day, I'd be in heaven. If I could just teach tarot, I'd be in heaven. Or, you know, just that would be a dream. However, I am in two worlds right now. So thank you all for joining me on my journey, you know, allowing me to be in parts of your journey. You know, I'm just thankful. So I had to say that. And let's see what else. Oh yeah, I talked about that. My exciting news that happened in July is that my academy, Abundant Life Tarot Academy, finally launched with a free course, which is the Choosing Your Next Deck / Curating Your Collection course. And this is a course that is free. You know, people have been signing up. I have been putting little notices in the announcements section for those of you who are taking the course, so be sure to check those out, because I have a feeling in the next day or two I'm going to do a lecture on lesson number 2. I'm just going to go in order of the lessons, and it's going to be live, and I will either do a Zoom or a Facebook Live in the group. And you can join in if you have questions, or if you have questions and you're not able to join the live, you can still send the questions through the course. There's a section in the course where you can submit questions, and I always go through and look to see if people have questions that I can answer. And if they do, then, and I want to, you know, you can even express that you want this to go on the live or the lecture or not. I just may not say your name and just mention your question. So anyways, it's all a buzz. People are taking it. I'm so excited that you all are engaging in the course. It was something that was born out of my death year experience, and it's just got me really jazzed about thinking of our collection as a living, breathing thing. Yes, I know these are inanimate objects. I'm fully aware of that. But that it's a dynamic thing that's happening here. Sometimes we're in a mode of acquisition and sometimes we're not. Sometimes we are needing more decks and we need a deck for this purpose and a deck for that purpose, and we're finding our way and finding our new tools. Sometimes our tastes change and we beat ourselves up not even realizing, hey, your tastes have changed. Did you know that about yourself? You didn't. You just keep buying all these different decks that aren't really even appealing to your new taste. It's just you're shooting, you know, what is it, darts in the dark at the wall, trying to hit something till you hit a few, you know, moments with decks that you love, and then most of the time it's just like a bunch of decks sitting on your shelf. So this course aims to address that. I've had to make some tweaks to some spreads that I have created for the course. I created like, let's see, 3 or 4 spreads that people can access over and over again. I encourage people to access the course and its contents and its worksheets and its spreads over and over, yearly or semi-annually, to kind of keep track with what's going on with your collection, so you can feel good about what's happening. You know, feel good about your collection, feel good about when you're in acquisition mode and when you're not. So, and then maybe it'll help you avert a death year altogether because you did some of these exercises and it helped you to arrive to some different conclusions. And I recorded some videos that will be coming soon of me doing the spreads on myself, honestly and authentically. So I put it out there. There's no secrets, because I feel like, listen, let me share my experience so that others can learn from what I've gone through and maybe improve upon for themselves, you know, improve their experience, and where they don't, it can spare them some money and time and energy, or not. That's okay too. So check out the course. It's at my website, abundantlifetarot.com, but it's under the Academy. I affectionately call the Academy ALTA or ALTA. I don't know. I think my friend, I think she said there's a Spanish way to say it. I don't know. But I call it ALTA for short. So that's the Academy. And I've already started working and brainstorming and coming up with other courses that will be coming to the Academy soon. And these courses, the ones that, there's going to be 2 types of courses. There's going to be the one that's like the current course that I have going on, the Curating Your Collection, where it's really self-paced. You can go on, log in anytime, look at the videos, do the spreads when you need to, do the courses, and then you can engage, if you wish, in the events that I have going up for the different lessons in the future. And I'm going to periodically do that next year. You know, as new students come in, they will be able to have the opportunity to discuss the lessons with me, even if the current students are long gone. So I'll just continuously have little lectures about the particular lessons and update the content as needed. And then these other courses will be more where it's going to have me with the set schedule for Zoom, and it'll be more interactive. Not all. There will still be self-paced courses. But there will also be ones that you can fully engage with me, the instructor, and I'm also going to start putting a call out very soon again to teachers. I have, like I mentioned before in another video, that I will be reaching out to those who have expressed interest in perhaps having a course on the platform on Abundant Life Tarot Academy. So that's exciting. I'm so grateful that I was finally able to get that out to the universe. It took a while. I started really working on it probably I knew I was going to start an academy like last year. I knew that was one of the goals I have for this year. I didn't know how it was going to be birthed, and it wasn't until really April that I started kind of propping it up and putting it up into the website, building it into my website. And today is July 31st and I'm recording this video, And it was like April that I started. And so now it's finally here, and I'm so excited about it and jazzed, and just keep it rolling, folks. It's fun. It's exciting. You won't feel bad about it. You know, some people might be like, oh, I don't want to be, you know, I don't want to stop shopping for my decks. This isn't about that. It's not about judging people and their deck habits, okay? Or their deck purchase habits. It's not. It's about helping you to realize where you are in your collecting and curating journey. Maybe you're new, brand new, you never got a deck before and you're curious, you want to know what it's all about, and maybe you're very seasoned and you have amassed a lot of decks and you're kind of like, what's going on with me now? So check it out. Check it out. All right, let's see. And I mentioned about the announcements. So current students, don't forget to check the announcements. Also, if you're part of the Facebook group, great place to be, because that's where the Herb Crafters Tarot study sessions will be. That's where the Academy's threads for the different lessons are. But I also have announcements and things that we can discuss on the website. If you're anti-Facebook, which is understandable, you could still be able to interact and engage on my website at the Academy. All right, so, all right. And I've mentioned the Facebook group and page of Abundant Life Tarot. Facebook page is primarily what's going on at my website, sometimes Etsy. It's just, you know, it's a business page. And then the group, Abundant Life Tarot group, to differentiate from the page, that's the group that we're engaging and having conversations. So it's still very small, but come over and check it out, because that's where I like to dwell. I'm working on Instagram. I'm going to try to be a little more present and more involved. I actually really like the platform, and I stalk others and look at other people's stuff. But, you know, for me, putting up stuff, I'm still trying to get used to it. I have a lot of platforms, you guys, that I'm trying to manage. I'm managing my website. I'm managing YouTube. I'm managing Facebook, and like multiple things on Facebook. Etsy, huge, you know. Zoom, not Zoom, well, I guess, no, Vimeo, oh my gosh, I was going to say Vimeo. All these different things are tugging, you know, tug. tug. So, anyways, just know that I'm around. I'm always just making content, doing this or that. Just know I'm around. My Abundant Life Tarot Premium membership for my website is also still available. It's cool because it will have content tailored towards the different membership levels that I have. It's still free. I have it designed for that for a specific reason. I think I did a video, or will do a video, specifically talking about the membership, the perks, and why to join. Again, it will have content tailored on the website for those levels. So you have the Stargazer, which is like the novice reader or collector, or someone who's just kind of, you know, they may have been collecting a while, but they're not really, you know, they just want to watch maybe a few unboxings, or maybe some different thoughts on decks or tarot, or different ways of reading an oracle. Who knows? Very, you know, starting out, or just kind of, I don't want to go too deep. Then we have the Moon Dancer level, and that's our intermediate readers and collectors, and those who are wanting to now embark on starting a spiritual or tarot business. And then we have the Advanced, which is the Rebel Souls level. And so I will have content specifically geared towards that level where you can watch it on my website. And I'm also going to be resuming the Cosmic Seer membership level, which is actually a monthly reading service where I had available where you could subscribe for a very nominal monthly rate to have monthly readings. I have clients who come regularly for that spiritual nourishment, or for that guidance, or for looking out the forecast to see what's going on ahead. And so they get regular readings. And I have put this on pause because the Cosmic Seer level, because I had a lot of things I wanted to kind of have come to a close in my business and in my social media world and on YouTube. And then I had some things that I wanted to birth, like the Academy. And my readings, I wanted to continue to do readings as well. So those were some big things that I wanted to happen. So I had to put that on pause for a moment, and now I'm going to start resuming it. And it's really cool. The readings post, you know, I have a little thing where you fill out what you want to discuss for the month for your reading, and then I do a video reading and I upload it to a private area where it's password protected in the website where only you can access it. It's really cool. I really like it. I'm gonna bring it back, and I think it'll be good for those who know ahead of time that they're gonna want to work with me on a monthly basis. All right, so let's see. Let me see what else I need to mention. I know that there will be a week in September. I think it's the week of September 14th where I will probably be unavailable. I mean, there might be some content that's going to be up, and you know, you probably here at YouTube World, you won't miss a beat. You won't miss yeah, you won't miss a beat with that, because I'll have content that's going to be coming, but I probably won't be doing readings that week. I will have to stretch my turnaround time to accommodate that. I won't be able to do readings until the following week because I will be traveling for business. And I find that sometimes, yes, I can do readings in a hotel room, and I have done client readings in the hotel room. I feel good about doing readings in where I do my readings normally at my reading table. That feels best for me. So that's what we're going to do. So there will be more announcements if I find it necessary. I rarely ever take any time off from doing anything reading related, but it's not even really taking time off. It's just stretching my turnaround time. And then when I'm back from the business trip, I'll shorten the reading time duration again, the turnaround time. All right, let's see. I talked about that. We're almost there. So yeah, with the Rebel Soul membership, also I wanted to mention there will be content courses that you can take that will help you in starting like an online tarot reading business or an online spiritual business. That's where I specialize in. Not so much me, you know, helping with a brick and mortar type of business. I dwell in the online world, and that's where my business is at. So the Rebel Soul level is cool because if that's the track that you're on, or even if you just know that you want to read for others, even not necessarily getting paid for it, but you just want to take it up a notch, and maybe one day you might be interested in reading professionally, that's the level that will have content specific for that. And again, there will be courses coming through the Academy that is going to be either tailored towards Rebel Souls, which is the advanced, the Moon Dancers Intermediate, and the Stargazers beginner or novice, or just, you know, general interest of the tarot and the oracle or the metaphysical. So there will be just lots of different videos I've already recorded as of even last year that I'm finally going to be able to start to put to different parts. And it, you know, the reason why the membership is free is because, you know, I have this content here I want to share, but the courses will be tailored. That's where, if you wish to, if there's free ones, of course you can take free courses, but if there's some that are going to help you with your business, that's where, you know, you can choose to elect to pay for that. But I have a lot of free offerings too. Now, for new readers, I offer coaching, but of course it will be, you know, again, you have to head over to my website for that, there is a section on the website for being able to work with me as a, you know, a mentor, and, you know, or learning the tarot, or learning, you know, how to read and how to, you know, so there's something for everyone at the website at AbundantLifeTarot.com, at Etsy. There is something for everyone, you can best believe. And I am definitely still doing readings, by the way. I mentioned that last. I just think it's a given. People know that I'm a tarot reader. They should know that that's what I do. But you probably don't. You're probably like, she just makes YouTube videos and talk about decks all day. I do actually do tarot readings. And sometimes Mildred Payne's Secret Pocket Oracle readings, which I love and adore. But yes, you can definitely book a video reading with me through my website at AbundantLifeTarot.com or through Etsy. I still keep my Etsy up because you know, it's working for me. I have reviews there, so you can check those out. I do enjoy video readings because it allows me to kind of really tailor the reading experience to the client. I allow for follow-up questions, so that way we can still engage and, you know, have a little dialogue, you know. And at some point in the future, live readings will come about. It's just not possible right now. Live readings will happen when I'm doing my tarot business 100% full-time, and it's the sole business that I'm working on. Right now, that's not the case. So live sessions are typically ones that I'm doing for groups. I have been doing like little bachelorette parties, and so like Zoom, or, you know, virtual ones, not in person. Went ladies' nights, and just, you know, a few friends getting together, and we're on Zoom, and I'm doing card readings for them. So I do it where we can set an appointed time in a group setting. That's how I've been doing lives. Otherwise, the readings that I do are video readings, and I also do a written summary. Sometimes when I sleep on your reading, and that's another reason why I like the video option, is because I will sleep on it after I did your reading, let's say at 10 o'clock at night, and I go to sleep, and then I have a dream, and then the next morning I'm like, oh, I thought of something else I need to add that's not in the video. So I'm able to put it into that written summary and send that off to the clients. And I enjoy doing that so much, and my clients enjoy receiving it. And I don't know, some of us are really gifted at being able to do tarot readings video style, or even through live, and others really feel called to just do readings in person. I do readings in person, but, you know, with COVID-19, it just really is not. I've had to actually turn people away or just say, hey, you know, let's table this meeting, you know, this face-to-face, or you can hit me up on my website, or, you know, and we can do a video reading, just for safety's sake. All right, so I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. That's what's going on at Abundant Life Tarot. Still more videos coming, so definitely stay tuned for that. Just like I had quite a few videos in July, you can trust and believe I have a whole slew of them for August, and I'm hoping to spend the next couple of days kind of staging the videos and getting them ready. So all I have to do is to hit a couple of buttons, and then you guys can just watch them at your leisure. So it's always a pleasure for me sitting here chit-chatting with you all and catching up and giving you the lowdown on what's going on, you know, in my world. And I hope everything is going well in your world. And if it's not, please know that my heart is with you. I send each and every one of you love, and I thank you for the love that you have been showing me. So much love. Please take good care of yourselves. Take good care of your immune systems. Ginger, ginger, ginger. And I will see you all in the next video.